going on, guys? Golden Gunner here. It's been a little bit, but today we are going to be reviewing the Razer Kiyo. Now it comes in this little box. I actually bought this at Walmart. But comes in this little box. Putting that aside. Okay, sorry about that. So, that's it. That's the product right there. I have it mounted up here on my monitor. I'm going to take it off. Okay, here it is. What it does is it folds up in this little hockey puck type little disc here. And it's hard to explain. Okay, hold on. Let me just put the... Okay. It's really hard to explain because I have mixed emotions for it. Honestly, I'll get to that in a bit. But it mounts really well, as you can see. I'll just plop it up here, and then there's the little thing on the back will hook. Oh, great! You guys can't even see. I'm good at this. And then points down like that, and that's how it works. Now. One thing, the only issue that I've had two issues so far with this camera, and that would be when having to, say, use it on Discord and Twitch or something like that when I'm streaming or so, I have to download this software named SplitCam. What SplitCam does, and it splits your driver, because you can't use this camera on two things at once. As you can see me there recording with my phone. Turns on really well, and you can see these little dots, okay? You want to turn your exposure off a little bit, but we'll get to that in a second. My other issue here is the low light compensation mode that you will see when using this camera. You can turn it off as much as you want. It just turns itself back on. So my fix for that, turn the exposure off and adjust it properly. And then it fixes it. I just keep it on because it's usually dark in here. Usually it's this color. It's usually this color in my room. So as you guys can see, it really doesn't look bad in here. But moving on, the microphone. It has a built-in microphone. So if you don't have a microphone like a desk microphone or something like that, then it has a microphone built in. Now, I will say it does not have the greatest quality of all the microphones. This microphone is meant for, like, businesses, I would assume, because it's not very high quality. And, you're now going to hear me speaking from the microphone. This is the microphone audio for the Razer Kiyo. It's, yeah, what did you really expect? It's not great. It's actually kind of far away, so if I get closer, it will sound better like this, but, yeah, that's. Okay, one more thing that I love about this. If you have a low light situation like I do all the time, it has this adjustable ring bezel. So, focus. So basically, you spin it, and the light gets brighter, and you spin it, and the light goes lower or turns off. That's basically the best feature of this. It can do, well, as I have my presets here, 1080p, 720. 1080p is the regular, like, 30 FPS, and 720p is 60 FPS. And then I have cam off, just so I don't get stalked at night. And then, yeah, that's basically it for this webcam. It does have a braided cable, and so far my 2 weeks of using it, honestly, it's not that bad. I love it. People said not to buy it, but so far it's doing pretty good, and it has a lot of options, like, a lot of options. All those options being, like, from your autofocus to like exposure and stuff like that. It's a lot of options, and you can customize this thing basically to what you want. But the one thing that you will not be able to customize, and I've already mentioned this. I've already mentioned this right here. You cannot save low light compensation. it always stays on. So if you turn your exposure off, it basically does the same thing as low light compensation, as you can see. Turn my exposure off, and then apply that. And then if I turn cam off, 1080p, it does this sometimes. This is a little glitch. Basically, what you do is just you just go back to your settings, and this is what I get for putting my exposure at -9 because I'm picky. So flip that on and off, and then it's fixed. It's easy as that. Now this is just a me glitch. It just does that for me, apparently. It doesn't really matter for anyone else. Okay, yeah. So that's what it looks like. This is not its 60 hertz preset. This is just its exposure preset, which doesn't look great, as you can tell. 720p 60 FPS. It does have a weird zoom function on this one, as you can clearly see. So you have to turn your zoom if you use it. I use zoom for streaming. It's actually a pretty wide angle camera. I probably should have got to that part. Yeah, so I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Let's see. If we go to zoom, this is how wide angle the camera actually is, and it is super wide angle because it can see from there to, I think, that fan right there, and that is super wide angle. I believe it's 70 degrees, not 90. That's just a little much for a webcam in my beliefs anyway. But I think it's 70 degrees, and it has this cool pan and tilt thing, so like if you don't want to be showing something else, it's got you covered on that. And that's basically about it for this camera, guys. It's small, compact, has a mic for businesses, works well, and yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys in the next video.